Welcome to day 3 of our Bali trip. Today we are starting from Canggu and heading to Munduk by bike. We have a tightly packed itinerary to explore on the way. But before that, let's take a minute and say goodbye to this amazing hostel. The route towards Munduk was scenic with green lands, beautiful views and well-maintained roads. We passed through villages and highways with stunning views. The first destination of the day was Jatiluwih Rice Terrace. This was nominated for designation as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, from which its popularity grew. It was a stunning landscape and a good trail to walk in. It took 1.5 hours for us to reach the central Jatiluwih point. You can head into the rice terraces along a variety of different colored routes. These routes last anywhere from 30 minutes to 4 hours. Depending on your schedule for the day, you can pick and choose what is best for you. We chose the red line, which is a short track that can take around 30 to 45 minutes to complete. The entrance fee was 40,000 IDR per person and an extra 3,000 IDR for the bike park. It is said that Jatiluwih is one of the biggest rice terraces in Bali, comprising over 600 hectares of land. There is a shop inside the terrace to buy local items and snacks. Local farmers were working in the fields as we took a stroll around the area. The pathway was well maintained to walk easily. Even children were able to enjoy the landscape. Situated majestically in the hills 850 meters above sea level, Jatiluwih rice terraces offer a beautiful view of contoured rice terraces irrigated using an impressive communal water system developed by Balinese farmers. The Subak irrigation system used there was complex and intelligent, catered for an uneven terrace. Jatiluwih Rice Terrace is a beautiful place to spend some time and also click some good pictures. After spending around 2 hours there, we started to our next destination. As we went, the routes became more and more beautiful. There were a number of strawberry farms along the way, and we visited one. It wasn't anything great, so you can skip this if you're planning to take this route. We had a strawberry milkshake which tasted just like anywhere else and then started from there. Our next destination was a local market called Bedugul Traditional Market, which was located 20 km from the Jatiluwih Rice Terrace. Fresh vegetables, variety of fruits, green leaves, spices, strawberries, flower seeds and a lot more things can be found here. We tried few Balinese fruits which were delicious. We purchased some local spices from the vendors. We spent around 30 to 45 minutes here. Beautiful clothes, souvenirs and handcrafted products can also be found here. Like every place in Bali, the prices are always quoted high for tourists, so make sure you haggle for a fair price. The next stop was the famous Ulun DanuBeratantemple, which was just 5 minutes from the market. The entrance fees for the temple was 75,000 IDR for adults and 50,000 for kids, with an additional 3,000 IDR for bike parking. The remarkable temple lies on the shores of Lake Beratan, presenting a breathtaking panorama of the tranquil lake and the embracing mountains. In most tourist places in Bali, people wait in queues for their turn to click pictures. If you don't want that experience, it is better to go at 7 AM during the opening time. Unfortunately, it was crowded when we went. Nevertheless, we were able to enjoy the breathtaking views. The temple had restaurants and washroom facilities within the premises. The temple is dedicated to Devi Danu, the Balinese water goddess who is believed to be the protector of Lake Beratan and its surrounding agriculture. The lake is apparently the second largest in Bali. It was stunning and breathtaking. You could just sit and watch the natural beauty for hours together. It seems like you can boat in the Beratan River, but we didn't see a service when we were there. They also rent out traditional clothes for people to wear and click pictures. It was expensive and we didn't think it was worth it to wait in the queue and spend so much for it, so we skipped it. Like every other tourist spot, you can find a lot of local shops to buy souvenirs and clothes. By this time, we were super tired. We grabbed a good lunch and checked into our hotel in Munduk. After a good rest, the last destination of the day was Red Coral Waterfalls, also called as Munduk Waterfalls. We went there around 5:15 pm, which was an amazing time since it was near closing. There were toilets along the path which were free for visitors to use. There were 2 women's stalls. There were signs everywhere that you could follow. It was a short 500-meter walk from the ticket booth to the waterfall. The trail slopes down through a natural foliage tunnel to the river. The entrance ticket was 20,000 IDR per person. We parked the bike at the entrance, but it didn't look like a guarded parking space. It was small as well. Car parking might be difficult. Be careful while parking as it was steep. You could hear the musical sound of water hitting the bamboo as you walked down to the waterfalls. We had the falls to ourselves for around 45 minutes. It was an experience like no other. There are no words to describe the experience. The chirping birds, the sound of the falling water, and the serene atmosphere was a perfect end to an amazing day. After this, we went back to our stay at the Bali Rahayu homestay. Which was super comfortable. After a short dip at the infinity pool, we had a relaxing dinner and ended our day. Thanks for watching. See you in another vlog.